Cloud gaming is in trouble. Well, that's what it seems like, especially after the holidays. After all the top cloud gaming platforms either had massive waiting issues or performance issues, gamers seem to be leaving cloud gaming or making it a side avenue to play games if their primary method isn't available. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Cloud gaming is the future, and it still might be, but these cloud gaming platforms kinda became their own worst enemy. This past year, we've seen growth on an epic scale. So much so, these platforms have stabbed themselves in the foot by not being able to keep up. For example, Boosteroid's performance got terrible. So terrible, in fact, that they had to implement a queue system to handle the load, which pissed people off even more. And my poll here shows that many of you left the service because of it. GeForce Now had to pause subscriptions for almost all their tiers because the demand was overwhelming. And legend has it, people are still stuck on the loading screen of xCloud. Of course, things have gotten better since, but the issue still stands. If I pay for a subscription, I want to play whenever I want to, period. Here's the other issue on cloud gaming platforms like this. Not all gaming publishers want their game on these platforms like GeForce Now or even OnePlay. Here's a prime example. Helldivers 2, one of the biggest games right now, and only Boosteroid has the game. And on the install section too to avoid legal trouble. Helldivers 2 is a PlayStation Studios game, and just like the other PlayStation Studios games, they want to keep this exclusive to their own infrastructure. An infrastructure that only offers few games in the cloud, and this isn't one of them. At least not yet. What about cloud PCs like Shadow? This way you can install and play anything you want, right? Well, yes and no. These days, developers are catching wind of games being played on virtual cloud machines, and are either prohibiting them or only allowing certain games under certain circumstances. For instance, The Finals. This cannot be installed and played on Shadow, but only be played on GeForce Now because they made a deal with them. This goes the same for games like Genshin Impact. I see more and more games going in this direction, which will hinder the benefit of cloud PCs going forward. So with all these issues with these platforms, I don't blame people for leaving the cloud scene. I have seen plenty of comments where people have said they are saving up for a cheap gaming PC or going the handheld direction with a ROG Ally or Steam Deck. This way, they don't have to worry about all the nonsense that comes with wondering if a certain game comes to a specific platform or not.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Now, does this mean that cloud gaming is dead? Far from it. Cloud gaming is in the state that it is because it's not mainstream. This might change in a few years' time. Once the heavy hitters like Microsoft and Sony put cloud in the forefront, which was revealed is in the works, things will change dramatically. Publishers will come, restrictions will be lifted, ads will dominate. Advertisers will take more notice.
Gotcha.
Well, I guess that's a completely different topic to discuss for another video. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on this on the comments below. Did you venture into another route of gaming? You're probably not alone. If you like my thoughts on the current state of cloud gaming, give us a like. Also, make sure to join as a member of the channel or join our Patreon and Discord in the links below. And above all else, make sure to subscribe to keep it locked right here at the only place where you can do battle in gaming heaven, Cloud Gaming Battle. And to cloud gaming right now, I've got 2 words for you.
Be better.